Who is really the fastest man in the world to have run 100 meters? Well, first of all, the world's fastest humans are none other than champions of speed and stamina. And these elite athletes have left an indelible mark and excelled in the world of sprinting, transforming every competition into a breathtaking display of fastest speed. And what kind of speed are we talking about exactly, you might ask? Well, nowadays, whenever we talk about speed, there is just one person that comes into our minds, right? And that is none other than the YouTuber. There you go! But no, we are not talking about him. Just imagine running faster than a car in a school zone. That's the kind of jaw-dropping speed we're talking about. Now we have witnessed some extraordinary abilities and skills from the athletes we are going to talk about in this video. And by the abilities, we mean the type that are vital in highly competitive and intense sprinting events. The athlete must cover the shortest possible distance at the most incredible pace to break the world's record. That's what competing in 100 meters means, and that is why it is the most entertaining and exhilarating of all. Wouldn't you agree? So, without further ado, here's taking a look at the top 10 fastest men to have run 100 meters of all time. Let's jump right into it. Number 10. Nesta Carter. At number 10 on our list is Nesta Carter. Carter specializes in the 100 meters. His personal best in the 100 meter is 9.78 seconds, recorded in 2010, which at the time made him one of the fastest men in history over the distance. How can we forget the fact that he has been an integral part of the Jamaican 4x100 meters relay team, contributing to its dominance in the event? Carter won Olympic gold medals with the Jamaican 4x100 meters relay team in Beijing 2008 and in London 2012. But unfortunately, Carter was stripped of his gold medal due to a doping violation. Quite disappointing, isn't it? Nevertheless, what was even more unfortunate was the fact that Carter's career faced a significant setback when he tested positive for a banned substance in a reanalysis of samples from the 2008 Beijing Olympics. As a result, the Jamaican 4x100 meters relay was disqualified from their Beijing results, and the gold medals were stripped. And in case you didn't know this, the decision also impacted Usain Bolt, costing him one of his 9 Olympic gold medals. Number 9. Ferdinand Omanyala. Next up on this list is Kenyan sprinter Ferdinand Omanyala, who has rapidly risen to prominence in the world of athletics, particularly in the 100 meters, where he has established himself as one of the fastest men globally. Ferdinand Omanyala is the Kenyan national record holder in the 100 meters. He made history by running a time of 9.77 seconds in September 2021 during the Kip Keino Classic in Nairobi, Kenya. This performance not only broke the national record, but also positioned him as the fastest man in Africa in the 100 meters. As if becoming the fastest man in Africa was not enough for this guy, Omanyala's record of 9.77 seconds not only made him the fastest African in history over 100 meters, but also placed him among the top sprinters in the world in this distance. Crazy, right? Number 8. Trayvon Bromell. At number 8, we have USA's Trayvon Bromell, who burst onto the scene pretty early in his career. Let's rewind to 2016 when he won in the 100 meter at the World Indoor Championships in Portland, securing his position as one of the fastest sprinters in the world. But did you know that Raul had an outstanding high school career? He became the first high school athlete to break the 10-second barrier in the 100 meters with a time of 9.99 seconds, although this was achieved with a wind reading just above the legal limit. But it's still impressive, isn't it? Not only that, Bromell represented the United States at the 2016 Rio Olympics in the 100 meters and 4x100 meters relay. Although his career saw him sustain several injuries, his participation enhanced his reputation and status as a top sprinter. Number 7. Fred Kerley. At number 7 on this list is USA's Fred Kerley, with also a record of 9.76 seconds in 100 meters. Like his counterpart Trayvon Bromell, Fred Kerley has showcased how versatile he is, not just by excelling in the 100 meters, but also in the 200 meters and 400 meters events in the world of track and field. Did you know that Kerley was initially focusing on the 400 meter early in his career, but he later transitioned to shorter sprints, finding success across all distances? Talking about some of his insane stats, well, Kerley's personal bests are impressive across his events. He has run the 100 meters in 9.76 seconds, the 200 in 19.76 seconds, and the 400 in 43.64 seconds. These timings are such that they make him one of the few athletes to have elite performances in all 3 sprints. At the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, Kerley went on to win a silver medal, demonstrating his speed at the highest level in front of the world. In fact, his display of sheer excellence in these games etched his name into the history books as one of the top sprinters in the world. Number 6. Christian Coleman. At number 6 on this list is Christian Coleman, whose record of 9.76 seconds in 100 meters in Doha, Qatar, in 2019 made him a standout figure in American sprinting. This guy is world famous for his explosive speed and remarkable achievements on the international stage. His accomplishments have solidified his reputation as one of the fastest men in not just the United States, but all across the globe as well. However, he could not win an Olympic gold medal because of his bad luck. Even after winning a World Championship gold medal, Coleman's decision to skip a drug test cost him his career, and he was banned for 18 months, which forced him out of the Tokyo Olympics as well, which is why he could not win a gold medal. Number 5. Justin Gatlin. At number 5 on this list is the legendary and heroic Justin Gatlin. Gatlin is one of the top 10 high-speed runners globally, with a world record of 9.74 seconds in the 100 meters. He won the Olympic 100-meter title in 2004 and was the world champion in both 2015 and 2017. Justin Gatlin is also the 2005 world champion in 200 meters and the 2019 world champion in the 4x100 meters relay, so it only makes sense that he made it to this list. That too in the top 5. But what is important to remind the world is the fact that Gatlin's personal best in the 100 meters is 9.74 seconds, achieved in May 2015 during the Doha Diamond League meeting. While this time is among the fastest ever recorded, it was not a world record when he ran it, because the world record at that time was held by, can you guess who? None other than Usain Bolt. But that in no way disregards Gatlin's time of 9.74 seconds, which demonstrated the athlete's incredible speed and ability to compete at the highest levels of the sport. Number 4. Asafa Powell, retired Jamaican sprinter. Asafa Powell makes it to number 4 on this list for his renowned achievements in the 100-meter sprint, marking his place among the fastest runners in the history of athletics. Powell's career is highlighted by his remarkable ability to break the 100-meter world record on 2 separate occasions, showcasing his exceptional speed and consistency over the sprinting distance. Let's take a look at both of them, shall we? Well, the first of them came in the form of a world record-setting performance in June 2005, when Powell clocked a time of 9.77 seconds. Now, this was an achievement that demonstrated just how fast and extraordinary Powell was. Number 3. Yohan Blake. At number 3 is none other than the youngest ever world champion in a 100-meter race, and that is Yohan Blake for you. Yohan Blake is regarded as one of the premier sprinters of his generation, as the second fastest man ever in both the 100-meter and 200-meter. Blake's speed was on full display as he bagged an Olympic gold in the 4x100 meters relay at both the 2012 and 2016 games, demonstrating how big of a role he played in establishing Jamaican dominance in sprinting. Blake's standout performance came in 2011 at the 2011 World Athletics Championships, where he became the youngest ever 100 meters world champion, cementing his status as one of the fastest men in history. Number 2. Tyson Gay. At number 2 on this list is none other than the one and only Tyson Gay. His achievements in the arena of sprinting are unparalleled. Gay is 3-time world champion, 1-time Diamond League final winner, 1-time World Championship silver medalist, 2 times World 8 top champions. And what makes him the second fastest man ever in the world? Gay's time of 9.69 seconds in the 100-meter, achieved in 2009, ties him with Yohan Blake's as the second fastest in the world, as the record showcased his unbelievable abilities to create newer strides in terms of speed. Not just his record in the 100 meters, but his 200 meters best of 19.58 seconds, recorded in the same year, speaks volumes about his versatility and endurance over longer sprint distances, cementing him as one of the greatest athletes in the world, as well as an elite sprinter in both events, the 100 meters as well as the 200 meters. Number 1. Usain Bolt. And topping this list is of course somebody that needs no introduction whatsoever. Join your hands for the legend himself, the fastest man in the whole wide world, Mr. Usain Bolt. Famously known as Lightning Bolt, for obvious reasons, Bolt is the fastest and most famous runner in the world, and his electrifying performances bear witness to why he is also considered the GOAT. Holding the world record in both the 100 meters and 200 meters, despite having retired from athletics in 2017, the Jamaican still holds the title of the world's fastest man. Can you believe that? Nobody comes close to Bolt. Both of his world records, i.e., in both categories, 9.4 12.58 seconds in the 100 meters and 19.19 seconds in the 200 meter came in the year 2009 at the World Athletics Championships in Berlin, marking a historic moment in the world of sports. Along with these two records, and beyond his Olympic success, Bolt has claimed 11 World Championships titles, demonstrating his consistency and dominance over a decade-long career at the highest level of competition. Usain Bolt's impact on sprinting and global sports is something that cannot be measured whatsoever. So here are the top 10 fastest men to have run 100 meters of all time. Who is your favorite out of the lot? And do you think there will be anyone who would be able to break Usain Bolt's insane record in 100 meters? Let us know in the comments section below.